Hey y'all, I am Cassie Bollinger. I had such a great response to the boo buckets, and I did have a question about how do I make this as cheap as possible. So I'm going to kind of break down two different ways. Now, the first way is if you don't already have orders coming in. So you're not like pre-ordering everything. This is you either trying to do an event or if you want to create some buckets to show them. Now, of course, we're getting very close to Halloween, so this could be something you save for next year. What I do is I always have parties open on my website. That way, if they get to 500 or more, then I always have an opportunity for someone to be able to join Scentsy at $0. But at the same time, is that there's always free and half price credits left over in those parties. What I do is when we're getting ready to get into the fall season, as I take one of those parties and I start ordering different items that I want to put together for a boo bucket. Now, you can do this any which way you want, and you can use whichever products you want, but this is how I do it. So bundle and save can be used on your free and half price credits. Now, of course, it is up to a certain point. So if you're trying to get the 2 warmers with the 6 bars of wax, discounted half price, that ain't going to work. But for the small things, boo buckets, these boo buckets are small. As you can tell, it holds like pins. I actually have one that I set off to the side that I hold my little packets that I drink on all day long. So these were great, and I got a whole bunch of these. I got these at the Target market or the Target playground spot, and I think I got 10 for $10. I think they were $1 a pop, or they were, I can't remember. So I've had these for a while, and I wanted to get rid of them. I have 3 events coming up. So I sat down and I figured out how many buckets I had. Then I was like, wait, I'm going to have more stuff to do than just what buckets I have. So I'm making them a little bit different this year. So I have buckets. I'm going to have them sitting out, but I've pre-made bags like this. So these bags I got at the dollar store. It's $1 for 10. So that makes them 10 cents. Did you just see that? I don't know. You might want to rewind. It is $1 for 25. It's not $1 for 10. There's 25 bags in here. At the Dollar General is where I got this at. Okay, watch the rest. So that makes them 10 cents a pop. So these are $1, these are $1.10, or I'm sorry, this is 10 cents. So that's $1.10 so far that I'm using. Now, I always save my crinkle paper from my whiff boxes. I have those along with some other stuff I got from the Dollar Tree many times over. And I have crinkle paper, I have confetti, all different things. But again, I use them for so many different things. By the end of the day, I wouldn't know how much to price those out. But a bag of crinkle paper from the Dollar Tree is $1. So I take these bags. There's 10 in each one, and they're $1. They're normally over in the section where the gifts are at and the cards or the party stuff. So what I do is with those free and half price, I normally get a 6-pack of scent circles, and I make sure that that scent also comes with a room spray and then a car bar and or anything else that I have. So sometimes I look to see what I currently still have available of maybe stuff I've gotten free and half price before. But on this one, my husband loves Mystery Man. So I always have Mystery Man car bars here. So I went ahead and got scent circle and the room spray. Now I did these in 6-packs, and I created the list. I went on my website and I basically put in 6-pack in the bundle and save under the specials tab. I looked to see which scents I could get in car bars. Then I made sure of what scents I can get in the scent circles and then the room spray. So I had 3 different sets of bundles. Now, not all of them had car bars, and that was okay because I want to have different pricing for each one of my items. So scent circles, you can buy 5, get 1 for free for $15. Okay, so you can start breaking those down. But if I'm getting them for half price or free, then I have a flexibility to be able to charge a different amount. So scent circles are normally $3 a piece. Room sprays, I believe are, oh, why am I going blank? I think are $9. 8. I think they're 8 because I think it's $11 for this. And then the car bars are 6. So you can create a bundle and you can charge them the full amount for each individual ones. You can give your customers a discount. But I open up the bags, I set them in here. I'll have some crinkle paper in the bottom, and I'll have these separated off to the side. I'll have quite a few of these. But again, I only have so many of the buckets, and they're different colors. And so these sets in here, and again, I'll have the crinkle stuff in here, and I'll have some of them displayed this way. And again, I'll have my information in here. I'll have these wrapped up at the top with stickers. I haven't decorated these yet, but I wanted to show you. So they'll sit down in here. And that way, if they don't like, oh, but I want the back, then I can move this into the other one and they can take it. So that's what I'm doing. This is, again, these were $1 a piece. I think it was 10 for 10 or something similar to that. But you can find different bins or tins. Again, this is just a metal. It was already decorated. Now you could probably find some cheaper ones that aren't decorated. And if you're really crafty and you already have paint, or if you want to put stickers on them, however you want to do it, be creative and be something that's like you that you can duplicate. The bins I got on Target, the bags I got at the Dollar Tree, and I also got some at the General Dollar. Again, these were $1 for 10. And then I used my free and half price items for different 6-packs of scent circles, room sprays, and car bars. And then I tried to make sure that I had enough scents. I think I picked 12. I picked 12 different scents, and then I just bundled and saved. And so that way I can make a collection. Now, if you have extra scent circles that are already there, you don't have to buy any more extra stuff. You could put 3 scent circles in one of these bags and set them in here. Now, I actually had some travel twists that I had left over. So this one only has a scent circle, a travel twist, and a room spray of the weathered leather. Now, this is a great kit because most of my customers at these events always have a husband or a significant other that love the leather scent, like the brand new car leather scent. And this is what I tell them will bring that scent back. So it gives them a room spray. The room sprays, you can tell them, can recharge your scent circles. And then of course there's a travel twist that can go into a the container, or what am I thinking? Anyways, the thing that's in the middle of the seats, why can't I remember going blank? But anyways, so this is a great idea. It's relatively cheap. So you got to think about it. $15. If you get it half price, it's $7.50 for 5 of them. If you get them for free, then they're free. So again, always have a party open on your website. I actually have 3 going all the time. One of them, it's the month. So it'll say October online orders. The second one will say not with a party, click me. And the third, I just make it with whatever I want to name it. This month I am promoting for my daughter's archery fund. So anybody who places an order on there, the commissions that come from that will go towards my daughter's archery fees that we have that will start up in December and January. So that is something that you can put on there. You can be your own host. If you have hosts that come in, they're free and half price. Remind them that they can do bundles. And if they're ones who give away gifts, you can also tell them that they can bundle certain items, and that way they can have stocking stuffers. Guys, after I use the boo buckets, then they're going to go into the Santa presents, or they're going to go into using these for stocking stuffers. So what I'll do is I'll have some stockings that I'll have out for my events in December, and this will be the same thing. So if they don't sell at one event, I'll use them again. If I do sell them out, I use my next party to go ahead and fill in some more scents. Now, to me, it doesn't matter if it's a spring or summer. So when those flash sales come up, this is a great way to utilize the discounts that Scentsy gives us is that the scent circles get like 6 or 10 of the scent circles when they're discounted down to 50 cents or 75 cents or $1. And then you can also do that with the room sprays. Even though the scents are discontinuing, if you happen to find a whole bundle that is all the same scents, then you can group them in different products. So grouping them with different products in the same scent, or you take one scent and you give them multiples, a 3-pack, a 6-pack. That way you can tell them, this is 3 months worth for your car. This is 6 months worth for your car. Or these are 6 different gifts you can give away. You bundle it how you would buy them, because it's easier to talk about things the way you would bundle them. If I was buying this from someone else and I was like, oh, I get a scent circle I can hang. If I quit smelling it, then I can refresh it with the room spray. And then the room spray, I also spray on my carpeting when it starts to stink. So you can use it in your car. Now, you do want to remind them that it is an oil base for the room spray, and say that they have the plastic covering over the mats in their car. Then you want to make sure that you tell them that it's going to be slippery. Oil, plastic, slip. So you want to remind them and tell them, I don't ever spray directly onto a seat. I always spray it basically kind of like up in the air. And that way it'll fall down. If you spray it too close to the fabric, it'll leave a residue because it's oil based. So those are some of my tips for what I do for my boo buckets and how to get the best out of bundling. The best out of bundling. Again, find different bins. It doesn't have to be from Target, your dollar store. I always love going into the dollar store or any one of those stores after a holiday is over, because I stock up for the next year. So after Halloween is over in November, when they have little bins or little baskets or even little boxes that are discounted down, guys, that's a huge savings, and you save it for your stuff for next year. I do organize all of my different goodies. No matter if I can't use it in other holidays, I bundle them all together into a tote. So all of my Halloween only stuff. So it says trick or treat, or it has the ghouls or the ghosts or the goblins or the witches. I put all of those into one tote. Now, my crinkle paper that's orange and brown and yellow and white, I don't put those in with my Halloween stuff, because I also use those for the fall. I also use those for Christmas. I also use those for other themed things throughout the year. So the items that are specifically for a certain holiday or time of the year, then I put those together. So when it comes up time for that next year, I go and pull out that whole thing and see what I have left, see what I need to go get or what I need to look for, and then figure out what products that I can get off of my own parties, free or half price, to bundle them for gifts or for presents or for orders from customers. So I do these for events. Now, if you don't want to use that free and half price, and you're like, okay, but I don't have any parties going on online. I don't open my own party to get my own rewards. What do I do then? Another way to plan is you tell your customers. Now, you can take different images off of, you can Google it. There's Pinterest, there's Facebook. You can take an image and see if you're going to get any kind of response. Now, before you just take anybody's image and say, hey, I have boo buckets available, make sure it's something that you know how to put together, or make sure that you contact the person whose image that you're using and find out all the stuff that they put into it. Make sure that the stuff looks the same, because it's kind of like ordering off a Wish. You don't want to buy this huge, gorgeous basket and you get this by itself and like, hey, boo, boo. So then what you do is mentally in your head, you decide what you're going to put into each one of these baskets or the buckets or the boxes. And then you will post it on your VIP page, or you post it on your personal page or your business page, and let them know, hey, I'm putting together boo buckets or Christmas stockings or turkey trot bundles. And you let them know what you're going to be doing them for and a deadline. So say that I can get you this bucket and it's going to be $10 or $15. And you make sure there's at least $15 worth of product in these, and then you can sell them for $15. If it's $30 worth of product, don't say, oh, it's for $10, but you're getting all these things and itemize them. That is against our compliance through Scentsy. So again, you can you can make up one and just say, hey, I have all these car kit bundles that are ready to go, and you can get them for Boo Baskets. And I'm going to tell you the different scents that I have available, have them order, then order it and have it come in, and then they're already ready. So that way you're not spending any money. You're not using your free and half price items. You are literally ordering for your customer. It's being shipped to you. You bundle them up, make them look all pretty. So when they pick them up, it looks like the baskets that they ordered. So real quick recap. One is using a current party that's already open, that's hit over 200. Utilizing the free and half price items to get products and taking them to events. Second thing is taking pre-orders, getting enough people to order enough items that you can close out the party, get it shipped to you, and maybe you can get a little bit of a discount on them. And then you bundle up the images, or bundle up all of the products in a certain way. So you make a decision, but for me, it's easier because I use scent circles all through the year. I use them as customer gifts. I use them as thank yous whenever I meet someone face to face. I use a lot of those. So already having some of those items, or snagging anything from your flash sales that Scentsy does, that's amazing. Getting small items like that will help you create these different bundles. Take images, take pictures. If you are not a great picture taker, figure out what works. If not, make sure you can duplicate what other people can photo. So finding great photos that someone is amazing at, and then being able to duplicate how they put it together. And always, always, always make sure that your customers know that there's always a chance they won't look exactly alike. So you can say buckets may vary, products may vary, but always make sure that you're doing the best for your customer and never overcharge them for items that are not in there. You cannot charge them for the packaging and the extra stuff unless it's 10% less than what you're charging for the products. That's it. So I hope that helped. I hope that you got a little tidbit of how to be able to use the Boo Buckets on a budget, on a very big budget. And again, if I can use it all for free, then I just get like a scent circle and my half price. So that means I'm always paying $1.50 for a scent circle, but then all the rest of it's in my free products, because guys, I am a cheapskate. I like doing bundles to where I'm spending the least amount of money until I get that money start rolling in. All right. I love you all. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope this video helped. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more tidbits. And if you have a question about any one of my videos, or maybe you need something explained a little bit more, just know, comment on that video and I will get back to you as soon as possible, and I will get a video uploaded. Again, my name is Casandra Bollinger. My team is #NoLimits, y'all, because there are no limits in this business. There's no caps in this business, and you are strong. You are worthy, and you are important, and you can do this. Love you guys.